I'm standing at an elevation of almost 12,000 feet here in the heart of the mountains of Ecuador. And on this trip, like so many others, the first thing that strikes me is the extreme poverty that so many children and families face, and even more than that, the depth of the despair that they feel because of that poverty. I just want you to know that in the middle of that there is kindness and there is hope. Yesterday I got to visit my sponsored child, Luisa, and I also got to meet and visit with her mom. We had lunch together, and after lunch, Luisa, who doesn't get chocolate cake a whole lot, took 3 pieces of chocolate cake and put them on a plate and just kind of held them like, okay, this is my cake. We left there and we went to visit another mom, a very young mom who had a 2-year-old daughter. And in that house also lived her grandmother. 3 women who shared a very small 2-room house, no furniture, no floors, 1 small bed that the 3 had to share. Now as we saw all of this, Luisa and her mom watched it. They saw the poverty, which was even deeper and greater than their own, and I watched how it touched their heart. And Luisa's mom kind of nudged Luisa a little bit, and Luisa took her chocolate cake and went to all the neighborhood kids who'd kind of gathered around and started pinching off pieces and giving them to them. A girl who didn't have very much gave what she had to show kindness and at least to bring a smile to a child for at least for that moment. It was a beautiful moment to watch, a beautiful moment to experience. If I could sum it up in 2 words, it would be that: kindness and hope. They show the kindness by taking care of the basic necessities of that child or that family, but more than that, they provide hope. Hope of a better life because all of a sudden a child can go to school instead of having to go fetch water. Hope of a better life because all of a sudden there maybe is a future instead of just trying to survive today. And most importantly, the hope that's found in the message of Jesus Christ, because every single child gets that. I've been sponsoring kids for over 20 years. Currently we sponsor 5. Child sponsorship has been a part of my ministry for over 10 years. And I realized through what I experienced today that I just may have had it all wrong. See, I've always thought that it was most important to try and meet their physical needs, to provide food and clothing and shelter and all of those things. And I realized today that I've had it backwards. You see, what's most important really is the relationship with the child. Today a sponsored child told me that if his sponsor was standing in front of him and if he could ask him anything, he would ask him this: what was it that you saw in my face? What was it that you saw in my picture that made you pick me? You have an opportunity today to look at a picture and to make a choice to start a relationship with a child.